Scarlett, you got a minute?
Hey, Benjamin. I just got off work. What's up?
Yeah, I just submitted my resignation.
What? You mean you quit your job again?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's the third time already. What on earth are you thinking? I can't believe you quit your job without talking to me first.
You don't have to get so angry. I'm going through a lot, you know.
That doesn't mean you can just quit your job on your own. I have my own problems too. But I'm putting up with all that to make a living for us. Why can't you do that too?
It's not that I can't do it, but I was having a hard time dealing with politics at the company. I can't work in that kind of environment.
You always blame others. Are you even trying? Are you really that good so that you can blame others?
I did my best in my own way.
In your own way. I don't think you're working hard until people recognize that.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
I'm sure you can do it if you put yourself into it. But if you quit your job too many times in a row, we won't be able to keep paying the bills. Even our savings is about to run out.
I know. You don't have to tell me that.
If you are aware of the situation, why would you quit your job?
I'm sorry.
Next time, I want you to get a job within 3 months. I won't be happy if you're unemployed for more than 6 months like last time.
I understand. I'll find another job within 3 months. And this time, I'll work diligently and won't quit.
Of course you will. We are living with your mother, so you need to start making money as quick as possible.
I understand. I'll do as you say. I gotta go. I just arrived at the station.
Hey, Scarlett, can you go do a little shopping for me? Hi, Jessica. How many times do I have to tell you? I work from home. I'm working right now. I can't go shopping.
I heard a new cookie shop just opened in front of the station.
They must have some good cookies there.
Okay. They're having a special sale until today. So would you mind stepping out and go buy some for me?
Jessica, do you understand what I'm saying?
What?
I'm working right now. If you want those cookies, you have to go by yourself.
Huh? Why are you being so cocky? What do you mean you're working? You're just watching YouTube or something on the computer, right?
No, I'm not.
You should have a decent job, you know?
I'm working all day. I'm not even taking much break.
I can't believe you don't even have time to go buy some cookies. Even a child can do that.
There's nothing I can do, is there? I have a husband, which is your son, who can't keep a job and he goofs around playing PlayStation all day.
Hey, I won't forgive you if you speak ill of Benjamin.
But it's true, isn't it? He quit his job not once, but 3 times in a row. Playing games every day with a bag of chips. I have no choice but to work. I work to earn money to make a living for us. If you have a favor to ask your son, who is playing in his room.
Well, what a way to talk about your husband. I'm so disgusted with you. It's one reason why you can't even have a child.
I want a child someday. But I can't have a child with such little money. You need money to raise a child, you know? I can't raise a child like this when Benjamin keeps quitting his job.
Oh my God. You just keep nagging all kinds of crap. You're really cheeky, you know that?
If you have nothing else to say, can I go back to my work?
Huh?
I'm working right now. I have some work I need to finish today. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, what about those cookies? Scarlett, may I have a word with you?
I'm working right now.
It won't take long. I just want to apologize for always giving you such a hard time.
You're sorry?
I think I tend to take advantage of you since we're living together.
Well,
Benjamin said the same thing. He said because you're reliable, it made him feel easy to ask you to do many things. And then we both agreed that we should apologize to you.
please don't do that. I don't feel good about this. Instead, I can feel you're definitely up to something.
That's not true. We are really sorry.
It's hard to believe considering everything I've been through.
You know, when people sincerely apologize for their action, you should accept it.
What?
Actually, I've got a little chunk of money coming in.
Huh? Why? You didn't do anything illegal, did you?
Don't be silly. But I'm not going to tell you where I'm getting it from.
I'm kind of having a hard time to believe you.
Don't say that. Anyway, Benjamin and I talked it over. We decided to go on a trip with you, since we kept causing you some trouble.
Wait a minute. Benjamin is currently unemployed, so we don't have any money we can spare. I don't know why he agreed to it.
He's thinking about you, don't you think?
It really affected us financially the last time he quit his job, and we are just barely making ends meet. And our savings running out. If you have money to travel, could you please put it into the family budget?
What? Benjamin and I planned this trip to make you happy. It's terrible to waste all that goodwill.
I'm sorry about that, but our monthly budget is really tight.
What are you talking about? We're just trying to relieve you of your hard work. I'm just trying to help you, so I think you should take our feelings into consideration.
I don't know what to say.
You must be stressed out working every day. We want you to be relieved of your work for a little while.
If that's the case, I'd rather have the two of you work.
That's impossible for me to do that all of a sudden, isn't it? Anyway, let's go on a cruise on a luxury cruise ship, which I had been dreaming of for so long.
What?
A luxury cruise ship?
Jessica, that's too extravagant. We don't have that kind of money.
I'll pay for the trip, so you don't have to worry about anything. Anyway, I want you to book a luxury cruise for 3 adults, okay?
Me?
Yes. I don't know much about the internet, you know?
I'm busy with work, so please ask Benjamin, who has lots of free time.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, you know, he's kind of spaced out, so I want to ask you to do it. You're more reliable than him, right?
Well, I guess.
So, please book us a luxury cruise. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's a trip with good food, drinks, games, and dancing. It's definitely going to be fun.
Jessica, I need to ask you something.
What?
Are you sure you're paying for the trip? I don't have any money for a luxury cruise.
Oh my God, yes I do. Don't worry. I have it all taken care of. A luxury cruise trip is a wonderful idea to bring the family closer together. I think this is a trip we need right now. Let's just, the 3 of us, enjoy it as much as we can.
I understand. Hi, Jessica. Where are you? It's time to get off the ship, so please come back to the room. I can't find Benjamin. Is he with you?
Hey, Scarlett. Are you still on the cruise ship? Well, I guess you want to stay there as long as you can. It's not every day you get on a luxury cruise ship. Benjamin and I already got off the ship.
What?
It was a great trip. We're going back home now, so please pay the rest of the $30,000 for the trip. Since I paid for the highway and gas to the port.
Jessica, that's not what you told me. You promised you would pay for the cruise, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about? Did I promise that? I don't remember.
Are you kidding? If you want, there's a record of the conversation on WhatsApp. And what's $30,000? I thought the cruise trip cost $20,000.
Well, because it's a luxury cruise ship, there are many nice stores on board, remember? There are a lot of nice things in each store. I was enjoying shopping with Benjamin, and before I knew it, the total went up to $10,000.
When did you two go shopping together?
When? When you were enjoying the spa. Well, I guess we both had a wonderful time.
A wonderful time? You know what? I wasn't into this trip from the beginning because I thought you would do something like this.
But you enjoyed it too, didn't you? You don't have to say that now.
I can't believe you and Benjamin.
No matter how angry you are, you still have to pay for what we spent. You work so hard every day that you don't even have time to spend money, so paying that much should be a piece of cake, right?
What are you talking about? The only reason I work is to earn money for a living.
Yes. So let's get the bill together and take care of it. Benjamin and I will go home first.
Hey, Jessica, you'll regret this.
Hey, Scarlett, are you still not home yet? Maybe you're stranded because you don't have enough money?
How dare you talk to me like that?
What? Who do you think you're talking to? You're a pathetic woman deceived by me and my mother.
Huh?
Well, but thanks to you, I enjoyed a luxury cruise ship. And I could buy all the things I wanted, so I'll forgive you for what you just said.
How can you say such a thing? You made me work all day and spend all my savings. How much do you think I've taken care of you guys?
What do you mean taking care of us? I can't let you get away with that. I thought about asking my mom for a little money to help pay for the trip, but I decided not to. You're the one who's going to pay the $30,000 in one lump sum.
Okay, no problem at all.
What? Have you finally lost your mind?
You wish. I've been taking precautions to prevent something like this from happening.
What do you mean?
A man like you wouldn't understand even if I told you. Why don't you just keep on fooling around and playing your precious games? It's probably the best you can do right now.
What do you mean? Hey! Hey! I heard you said something cheeky to my son. What the hell is going on?
I told him the truth.
You did pay your bill, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I didn't pay anything because you promised to make the payment.
What are you talking about? I told you to book the trip, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I booked the trip in your name, just like you told me to.
What? In my name?
That's right. I had my suspicions from the beginning, so I booked it under your name.
Why did you do that?
Don't you know anything? The cost of the trip plus the cost of shopping is charged to the person who booked for the trip.
What? You mean they're going to charge me for everything?
That's right. You always ask me for some money to go shopping. Who would believe that you paid $20,000 for the cruise on a luxury cruise ship? Anyone would be suspicious, don't you think?
Let me get this straight. So I have to pay $30,000?
That's right. I'm glad I had the opportunity to go on a luxury cruise trip for free. Please take care of the payment.
Wait a minute.
There's no way I can pay that much money. Well, you promised to pay for it. There's a record of that on WhatsApp.
That was a figure of speech. I thought you would travel with me if I said that.
Yes, we went together. And now you're paying for it.
Wait a minute. I really don't have $30,000. Benjamin says he doesn't have a penny either.
But you have to pay what you spent, you know.
What happens if I don't pay?
It would be considered fraud or theft. You will be sent to jail, right? Because you didn't pay for what you spent.
Wait a minute. You are my daughter-in-law, right? If we can't pay, it's your responsibility to pay, isn't it? Now pay up. Benjamin is standing right beside me telling you to do it.
I'm sorry, but I just became a person who has nothing to do with you guys.
What are you talking about?
I'm a stranger to you people.
I don't understand. Stop yammering and hurry up and pay up.
Don't you understand? I just submitted the divorce papers to the city office, and the divorce was successfully finalized.
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. Are you saying you forged the divorce papers?
No, I didn't. I didn't forge them. It was filled in by Benjamin.
What? He says he didn't write any divorce papers.
Oh my goodness. I think he has forgotten about it.
What?
When he quit his job the last time, he promised to find another job within 3 months. If he couldn't keep that promise, I said I'd get a divorce. So he filled out the divorce papers himself and left them with me.
No way. That's the first time I've heard of such a thing. I didn't know that. Anyway, you should pay for the luxury cruise.
I would never do that. Everything is in your name. There will be no bill for me. And above all, I have nothing to do with you anymore.
Hey, Scarlett. You dirty rat. I can't believe you're using divorce papers at a time like this.
Which one of us is dirty? You quit your job without consulting me and stayed home all day playing games. And on top of that, you planned a $20,000 cruise on a luxury cruise ship. And then you want me to pay for your purchases. I'm truly disgusted.
You pay $30,000. That's what we planned for.
Huh? A luxury trip without paying a penny yourself? Don't be ridiculous.
Don't bother my mom. You pay.
If you think this is bothering your mother, then you should get a job. If you two work together, I don't think it's an amount you can't pay.
I'm telling you this because I can't do that. Now go get your marriage certificate. Once we're married again, you'll be responsible for the payments.
Are you nuts? I can't talk to you. I finally divorced you. I can finally get away from you guys. I'm not going to marry you ever again.
Huh? Then what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Why don't you just talk to your mother and decide? Well then, I'm no longer related to you anymore.
Hey, Scarlett, I can't let you do something selfish.
Which one of us did something selfish? Think about it. I'm not going to get involved in your selfishness anymore. Either you pay the $30,000 or you're going to jail. Choose whichever you like. I don't care what happens to you guys.
Scarlett, don't say that. We were a family, weren't we? I really wanted to take care of you, you know?
Huh? How dare you say that when you tried to make me pay $30,000? How long are you going to keep up with your nonsense?
I'm telling the truth, so help me pay for it. We enjoyed a luxury cruise together, didn't we?
No way. I was alone the whole time on the ship. Although I did enjoy myself.
Then it's worth paying for. Let's pay it together.
Please, enough already. I will not pay a penny and I will not return to that house. I'm a stranger from now on.
Oh no, Scarlett, please. Please help us. I'll do whatever you say from now on.
I refuse. Well, goodbye.
Wait.
After that, it seems that Jessica and Benjamin decided to pay $30,000. They are going to pay for the cruise and shopping. They had been living entirely on my own income, so they had no savings. So they had to ask their relatives to pay for it. Now Jessica and Benjamin have to pay back to their relatives. They were forced to move to an old, cheap apartment near their relative's house. They are forced to work part-time, day and night, under the supervision of the relatives. Benjamin tried to find a job, but he couldn't, because he quit 3 times in a row. Even if I were on the company side, I would not hire an employee like him. He deserves it. I was awakened to the joy of traveling by the luxury trip, and I am working hard every day to save up for a trip. I would like to thank those bum people only for teaching me the joy of traveling.